Hi everyone, so this video is going to cover how you can add your own radiators using the marketplace feature in h2x. So to do this you need to go, when in heating and cooling on the design tab, go to radiators, explore marketplace, click this button here, and then this will take you to this page here. So you can either see the global marketplace, radiators uploaded by your organisation, or your own personal publications. So these are ones I've added in the past. On the global one, you'll be able to view what other people have added and review these and maybe add them to your own project. You can choose to share yours in the global marketplace as well, which obviously might help others. It depends how you want to go about doing that. But to add your own radiators, you need to click this button here, create new. You can then download this Excel template, which I've already got prepared over here. Essentially this will download to your machine and then it'll give you this Excel file. It's got some example data in it just to give you an idea of what to put in, but essentially you enter the model, the range, product key, pressure loss value through it, its volume, length, height and depth, and its output at 50 dt. You can then choose to either have h2x size the do the conversion factors for you and calculate them based on the N coefficient here that you set. So it's currently set at 1.3 there, or you can choose to do it using your own correction factors. So if based on your current workflow, you already have some correction factors that you currently work to and you want to keep that consistency, you can choose this and enter your own correction factors based on the different flow temperatures here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll just grab this example product sheet here that I found online. And you can see that we've got some 500mm high radiators here. We've got the width, which is 500mm. The height, which is 500mm, and a section of widths down here with a 50 dt kilowatt output there. So I'll just put this off to the side if you can digest some of this information before I do it. But essentially, what we want to do is get rid of the example information to start with. So from here, all that information there, get rid of it. I'll enter the model. So I think this is called like the vintage whatever company, radiator company, and then the range. Let's use range as an example. Product key, ABC. Pressure loss value, we had them set at 0.2 before. You can get this information off spec sheets, but because I don't have it in this particular example, I'll put it back to 0.2, what it was before. The volume, let's call it 100 litres. Again, you can get that information from the product spec sheet of the radiators you want to use. The length, which in this instance will add the 251mm long by 500mm high. The depth, I don't have that information on the sheet here, but we'll take a stab at 200mm. This is just like the information that'll show through on the product sheet later on. So what the important information to have is the 50 dt rating, which on this particular model is 330. Then based on the N coefficient method, this will then give us our correction factors based on that calculation there. Those will then be used to give your corrected outputs later on when you add that radiator into h2x. I'll then add another set on the same company, same model, same range. I'll just call it radiator. Range, products, ABC 1, same pressure loss, probably a little bit higher volume. Length, the next one down is 296 millimeters by, again, 500mm high. Depth being, call it 200 again, and then the 50 dt output is 396. Okay, we'll do one more. That ABC2, 0.2, 140. Length is 341, 500, 200 again. Our 50 dt output is 462. For this one, we'll use a specific correction factor. So we'll go similar to what's shown here. So maybe 0.3, 0.4, 0.52, 0.62, 0.75, 0.87, 1 obviously, and then 1.1, 1.3, 1.4, 1.55, and then we can get rid of this data at the bottom because we're only going to add those 3 radiators in. I can delete there. Once you're happy with the edits you've made, you can then save this to your system. Save that as radiators 10. And then you then obviously click this button and browse your files to upload it. I'll do that now. It will then verify the model, say 3 models found, version 1, and then if you want to add any version notes, and you can choose if you want it to go to the global marketplace or my organization. Because this is a test, I'm just going to do it on my organization. Upload to catalog. Oh, no, we need to give it a title and description. Let's go. Example. Upload to catalog. And then you can see the information we put in there. What you're going to want to do now is click Add Item to Project. That'll now be viewable in the project you're in. So if we go to Radiators, choose our example, range, 500mm is our only option, and then there are options for length as well. And then if I put